What is up, guys? My name is Flarez, and welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind. Once again, starting off today's episode in Sheridan. In the last episode, we went out into the Megiora, however the hell they were saying it, Highlands, and saved Genji, who was test flying the
You must be the nuts who sailed over here on a Malkuth land ship.
Uh-oh.
Are you a Malkuth soldier?
Uh-oh.
Run!
Capture them!
Where are we going? Where was there to run?
Ah, you're back! Aston's about to attach the hover drive right now.
Open this door immediately!
What's going on?
We were spotted by Kimlaskan soldiers.
Oh, that's right. You're a soldier from Malkuth.
This city originally produced land ships for Malkuth. If we weren't on the brink of war, nobody would have cared.
Speaking of land ships, we took a load of parts from yours. There are even some parts that aren't being manufactured anymore. It was a big help.
Thanks to that, the Tartarus is no longer operational.
So we literally can't get out of here unless this thing works.
But if the Albior can actually fly, we won't need the Tartarus anymore.
What do you mean, actually? The Albior carries our hopes and dreams. It will never fall.
It already did.
That was the Albior 1, Luke. This is the Albior 2. It's also got Tartarus parts in it, so it's sure not to fail. I mean, even when the Tartarus fell into the cliff off, it didn't fail.
Hey, guys, hurry it up! They're breaking down the door!
What's the condition of the Albior 2?
It's finished, and the pilot's ready too. Okay, we'll handle those soldiers. Hurry!
But the soldiers are quite irate. Perhaps I should tell them who I am.
There's no time! Leave it to us.
Never underestimate the elderly. Now, take off into the great sky of dreams.
Never underestimate the elderly. That's a line you can live by.
We'll leave the rest to you.
Bye.
Sheridan's Class M, this is as far as you go.
Please work, please work, please
I've been
work.
waiting for you.
Hello?
Who are you?
I'm the Albior 2's pilot, Noel. Genji, the Albior 1's pilot, is my older brother.
Ah. I see Genji's got a hot younger sister. I like this.
I'll fly you to St. BINAH in his stead.
Wait, did Ion already inform you where we needed to go?
Thanks.
Did we inform everyone and I just forgot? That must be what happened.
Let's go.
This shit works! Oh, this is hype as fuck. Yes! I literally have chills right now. This is so cool. All right, back in St. BINAH. Let's save these
Mr.
guys.
McGovern, are you all okay?
Ah, it's you. What's that vehicle?
Field Marshal, we'll talk later. Right now, let's just get everyone on board.
Pick that old man up. We gotta go.
Allow me to express my gratitude. But what's going to become of St. BINAH?
It's kind of gone, man.
I imagine it will sink into the mantle before long.
No. Is there nothing we can do?
Sorry to say.
This is like when Hod fell. They say it took a month to sink.
Hod. So this is vengeance for Hod.
I couldn't say. I mean, I suppose it is.
Is there really nothing we can do?
It's sad to lose your home.
It's already weird enough having the ground fall apart. I can't think of anything we can do. It's hopeless.
I know. What about the Sephiroth? This place fell because Master Van messed with that passage ring thing and did something to the Sephiroth, right? Then can't we just bring it back?
But we don't know how to use passage rings.
Then we'll interrogate Master Van and...
Luke, there's no way we could pull that off. I understand how you feel, but...
No, you don't, Guy. None of you do.
That auto-advanced. I pressed the X button to advance it, and it just decided to auto-advance. But we got this, we got the, you know, the Luke redeeming himself music, so we're good.
Luke.
I'm the one who destroyed Exariuth. That's why I have to do something now. I know this won't make up for what I've done, but if I could save this one city...
Luke, get a hold of yourself. You won't get anything done like that. Let's go to Yulia City. They know more about the Sephiroth than we do.
That is true.
Now that the score predicting St. BINAH's safety has faltered.
Yes, Grandfather might be willing to help.
Yeah, the events of the world are no longer as Yulia foretold.
And Luke, you sounded like a child a moment ago. Everyone here wants to save St. BINAH.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. We're not mad or anything.
I'll launch the Albior then.
So we get to fly around the cliff off now. The Albior can be controlled freely. Use left stick, left and right, or L1 and R1 to turn. Okay. So it literally controls like the Tartarus, just I can go anywhere. Basic Albior is only able to land on planes. Also, please note that you cannot save while riding in the Albior. Saving lives. At least we were able to save the people of St. BINAH. Yeah, where there's life, there's hope after all. But I want to save St. BINAH itself. I know, we all saw how worked up you were. Luke, you've performed your duty as a member of the Kimlaskan royal family admirably. Now we can search for a way to save the town itself. I know, Jade just chewed me out for getting too anxious too. Yeah, having saved the people is more than enough for now. Absolutely, I hardly think that atonement means having to feel constant guilt. A world of death. The cliff off looks even harsher from the sky. The people of St. BINAH must be so worried. Indeed. It's hard enough to believe that the entire town has fallen in, but this looks like a world of death. I wonder what really happened to the planet. Is this not the result of a war in the Dawn Age? Yes, and the miasma was later sealed underground. Or rather, the crust itself was raised to create the Outer Lands. But could a simple war have triggered the miasma? Do you think there's something else responsible? I have no proof, but it would certainly be worth investigating. Researching the Dawn Age is difficult, but it's worth keeping in mind. Yeah. Alright, so, where are we going? Oh, geez. Okay, so I guess we'll just kinda float. Sting like a butterfly and do the other things. Float like a bee. Whee! Okay. So is this down here? Is this where Axariuth was? Or is this Yulia City? No, I think this is where Axariuth was. Can I land here? It'll let me land here. Huh. That's crazy. Wait. Is this Yulia City? Oh. What is... Hello? Am I supposed to be here? Did I go to a place I'm not supposed to yet? There's just this one landmark out in the middle of the cliff off. Like, looking at the map, I mean... Oh, I see where... Okay. We're gonna go to Yulia City and not touch that place, because perhaps we'll have to enter that place at some point. It kind of seemed like this area was close to where Axariuth would have been in the Outer Lands, relatively speaking. All right, so that away, huh? That is so far away. Yikes, man. I guess we'll just teleport, Mario. Now that looks like Yulia City. No idea what that other place we found was, but I guess we'll find out later. And we've made it back. Oh, is that Mayor Teodoro? You here to apologize?
Grandfather!
I figured you'd come. I've been waiting for you.
Grandfather, please help us. We want to save St. BINAH.
Yes, I suppose we must, though we are fearful of deviating from the score.
Before we talk, I'd like to let the people from St. BINAH get some rest.
Oh yes, let us take them in.
Thank you. Luke, don't be discouraged.
What?
Jade rarely scolds people. What he said earlier shows that he's taken a liking to you.
Oh, really?
Field Marshal, don't put words in my mouth.
Old folks don't have time to bother scolding people we don't like. Jade is no different.
Honestly, of all the things to say, I'm going on ahead.
He pegged him. Guess Jade has a few soft spots after all.
Yeah.
Still convinced that Annis likes older men.
Tyr. Thanks.
Which is weird, because she's like 12.
What's this, all of a sudden?
You've scolded me from the very beginning.
Oh, that was just... I mean...
It's weird. I always thought of getting scolded as a bad thing.
It's not a good thing either.
I know that.
All right, let's head into the city, right? Let's see what's going on. What's happening around these parts? A man named Ash. Every time I come here, I think about Ash. Ash? Yeah, he told me the truth about myself, and through him, I learned a little about the world around me. That may be what really got me thinking that I needed to change. I see. He always used to get in our faces and pick fights and all, but lately, he's just left us alone. You're right. I wonder what he's trying to accomplish. The next time we encounter him, it may not be as an enemy. You're not telling me I have to get along with him. I'm saying that we may not have to fight him. When Ash appears, it's always been for something important, one way or another. Don't forget that. I'll try. That's true. Ash has always appeared during, like, the really, really, really big story events. So it's kind of amazing he hasn't shown up at this point, given the fact that St. BINAH just fell. Huh. Can people change? Well, at least we've reached Yulia City safely. Though the people from St. BINAH will probably take a while to get used to it. Yeah. And it looks like Jade's finally starting to approve of you, Luke. Not just the Colonel either. Annis, Natalia, and of course us too. We all think you're doing well. I can't really tell myself. I'm just doing what I have to. I haven't had any chance to really try and change myself or think about how I used to be. Well, to be honest, nobody would believe you if you came out saying, I'm going to change all the time. Indeed. Don't laugh about it. Sorry, in any case, let's finish what we have to do. So do we now have another extension of this side quest over here? What do you need this time? Oh no, this is terrible. What am I going to do? What's wrong? Dear, I went to replenish supplies and forgot to buy weapons. Mayor Teodoro is going to be angry with me again. You never learn, do you? What did you forget this time? If I could just get 5 maces, I think I could manage something. I don't have any extra maces. Yeah, didn't I like just sell all my extra stuff? Hello? When did I get this? Nebulum. A magic sword with the power of the first phonon. Said to be a catalyst for phonic arts. Is this the sword that was in the back of that monster? And it's named Nebulum. It doesn't have any stats increase to it. But apparently it's a catalyst for phonic arts? Huh. I expect it to be explained at some point. This place is all surrounded by miasma. Is it safe? I wonder what happened to St. BINAH. I wish I could go back. Can we go down this way yet? Like, is there anything of value? I still don't understand the point of it being here. I like to think that if something's in a game, it's supposed to be there. Thank you for your efforts in saving the townspeople. But will we have to live here from now on? I don't think that's gonna be the case. This is Yulia City's central facility, blah 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 blah. You still speak the same words that you spoke before. Hello. I used to live in St. BINAH. Man, that was a close call. But I left my home in a hurry, and the only valuable I have now is this arcane arts text. That's an Albert-style text. Did you buy that in Batical? Why, yes, indeed I did. That originally belonged to my family. Can I have it back? This is all I have left, and I bought it for a large sum of money. How much? I'll pay. 40,000 gold. We don't have that much. What if we explain the situation to my parents? They'll fire the maid. How about taking the money in exchange for valuable hard work? Work? Just do something to help your mother. That's doting. I mean, kind mother will surely be happy to give you money. Colonel, how could you say things like that? Still, he's right. If Luke were to offer to help his mother out, she'd probably be beside herself with joy. Okay, let's try it. I'm actually just barely short of 40,000 gold. Okay, well, there's the next arcane art text. So, let's see here. Anything new going on in Tyr's house just by some little chance? Also, has this just been automatically updating the deal? I guess it has? Yeah, I guess it does. Cause like Sheridan, we met, Ginji, Noel. Does it just give me the character models to look at? I guess. Huh. That's interesting, I guess. Doesn't give me like a little like biography for them. That's, that's what I was kind of expecting, was that it would only really have like, the important characters, like named characters. I don't know. Figure I look around Tyr's house a little bit. Actually, I'm fairly certain that every single time I've run through Tyr's house that's been sitting there. We can make ramen now, though. What do we need for ramen? Speaking of, pasta and kombu. Hey, guess what we have? Pasta and kombu. Want to make Anis make some ramen? Anis made something not too tasty. Disgusting ramen is served. Is that the first time I've had Anis make something? If it is, we'll get a skit soon. I've probably had Anis make something already. Glad we're safe, but this is the cliff off, right? It's hard to believe. First St. BINAH started collapsing, then we got on some sort of flying machine, and now we're in the cliff off. I'm totally lost. I would be too, like holy crap. Thanks for your help in this little disaster. It's a miracle that even we are safe. That's true. It's a good thing it took it so long to, restore us flying, and now I'm underground. This can't be real. Oh, but it is, my good friend. Still can't enter there. Even though I have Tyr with me, I can't enter? What the hell?
I'll get to the point. Is there any way to save St. BINAH?
Oh, this is a difficult problem. If only we had the Key of Lorelai that Yulia used.
The Key of Lorelai? What's that? It sounds kind of familiar.
It refers to the sword and jewel of Lorelai. If I recall, it was used when creating the planet storm. I've also heard it referred to as the symbol of the pact between Yulia and Lorelai.
Correct. The Key of Lorelai is said to be a phonic weapon created by Yulia using the power of Lorelai.
The Sword of Lorelai gathers seventh phonons, and the Jewel of Lorelai disperses them. It's said that the key itself is made of seventh phonons. Supposedly, Yulia summoned Lorelai into the key and freely commanded that power.
Whether that is true or not, what is true is that it could control the Sephiroth.
But once the planet storm was formed, the Key of Lorelai was cast down into the core.
Yes, we can't use something we don't have, something that may not exist at all. In any case, I suspect it would be impossible to lift St. BINAH back up to the Outer Lands.
Is there really nothing anyone can do?
It may be possible to at least prevent it from sinking beneath the liquefied surface.
With the Sephiroth?
Yes, they are controlled by devices called passage rings. By using the passage ring to restore the Sephiroth, we might be able to keep St. BINAH afloat.
Where is the passage ring that controls the Sephiroth tree for the St. BINAH region?
At Shuri Hill, it's to the east of St. BINAH.
That's where I was taken when I was captured on the Tartarus. At the time, I thought it would still be protected by the Albertescan seals.
The Albertesque seal disappeared once the passage rings for Hod and Exiriuth were destroyed.
So only recently did the Albertesque seal disappear.
But the Yulian seal should not unlock until the promised time.
But the Commandant must have unlocked it and operated the passage rings, right?
Yes, even we don't know how he did it.
Let's worry about that later.
So everybody here is convinced that it was Van. Like, we're all on the same page finally?
How do we operate the passage ring?
I've heard that all of the control panels require the use of the 7th phonon.
Well, you know, good thing we have 3 people who can use that.
Well, we've got 3 people who can use that.
Did that... Okay.
Tyr, Luke, and myself.
The other issue is whether Van has done anything to damage the passage ring.
We won't know that until we get there.
If it's east of St. BINAH, then it's probably falling along with the city.
Well, to Shuri Hill, I guess. The passage ring at Shuri Hill. I hope it actually works. I doubt Van will be leaving it untouched for us to use. Indeed, his planning so far seems to be impeccable. That sounds sarcastic for some reason. How odd, I meant it quite literally. Well, thinking about Van won't accomplish anything. We'll just have to visit Shuri Hill and see. Yeah. Well, guess we're off to Shuri Hill. But I think we will make our way out to Shuri Hill in the next episode of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss. That's right. I knew that save point was there. Really quick though, I just want to see if anything at all has changed in here before we leave. Hello? What are you doing here? This is the first time I've ever seen a phone stone like this. Isn't it huge? Makes me wonder if it might be a fake. Okay. I was just wondering if by some chance maybe, you know, something could happen in here. I guess not, which is okay with me. So with that, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's episode of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if you thought it sucked. Comment down below if you feel so obligated to do so. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until the next one, my name is FlamingFlarez. I'll catch you guys right back here for the next episode of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind.